So I have this house that I love. I've lived in this house for 40 years, and it's a big old house built in the early 1900s, and it has absolutely everything that I want in a house. I have in this particular house. And I was walking through it one day thinking, oh, in a year I'm going to do that, and in another year I'm going to make sure that the basement is remodeled. And it hit me all of a sudden that, you know, I'm not 23 years old anymore. And one day this house that I love is going to belong to someone else. It was the very first time, honestly, the first time in my whole life that I realized I came face to face with my own mortality. And that was a life-changing moment for me. I started thinking not so much about what I was going to do next year, but rather preparing my life just in case there wasn't a next year. What do I need to do to make sure that my daughter has everything she needs to manage this house that I love and these possessions in this house that I have so carefully curated? And I did exactly what our guests are talking about today. I sat down and I got my affairs in order. Not so much because I wanted to do it. I didn't want to do it. It's work. And it's hard work because it's emotional work. But I did it because I didn't want my daughter to have to come in and figure out what to do with my mother's lamps that she doesn't like anyway, or what to do with my antique dining room set, which she also doesn't like. I didn't want her to have to struggle with that. I didn't want her to have to struggle with getting an intestate of a situation that would require her to work with the local probate court when she doesn't even live in the city. I did it because I wanted to take care of the people who love me. And that's exactly what this Getting Your Affairs in Order workshop that's coming up on April 5th is all about. It's not so much about you, although it is a bit. It's also largely about taking care of the people that you will leave behind. Chairwoman of the Area Office on Aging, the Reverend Barbie Harrison, will be here for that discussion, along with event planner Debbie Barnett. Please join us. Great information. You'll be happy you did.